Wake up with a bang.
Hey, wake up!
Anele and The Club.
On 947.
So all the parents whose kids are going to grade 1 in 2026 and whose kids are going to grade 8 in 2026, those people at the current moment are not to be messed with. They're not here for your little jokes. They're not here for your little...
These are serious
These
matters.
are serious people, okay?
Yeah.
Because around this time, and it happens every single year, around this time, we'll get the emails from parents who are distressed. Their kids are not getting placement, especially at the school closest to their houses. They got placement at a school that's 100 kilometers away. It happens, guys. And the education department is also just as under distress around this time.
Pressure.
We got an email from a mom who was like, "Oh, Anele, I know you guys are the only ones who can help me around this. This is what's happening. Me and a gang of other parents, our kids are not getting placement." And shame, you could just check the desperation in the emails. Like, these are good kids, my child's head girl. And I'm just like, oh, mom, let's see what we can do. One of the parents is on the line today, Shanice. Good morning. Welcome to Anele and The Club.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
How are you?
Relieved today.
Okay.
So this conversation we were having with you started about 3 days ago. And, 72 hours ago, if we spoke to you, you would have been hopping mad, Mom.
It was going to be a nightmare. You weren't going to hear me laughing.
And now it's like champagne glasses all around. So run us through it. How long had you been waiting for a result from the education department?
So we submitted our applications on the 24th of July. I only received feedback on the 4th of November. So initially, according to the system, when we applied for the positions or for the schools, the cutoff date was the 31st of October.
Okay.
I applied to 4 schools.
And
All
nothing.
4 schools were still application in process.
And when you say
Yes.
when you say the 24th of October, was that when they were going to? They were saying before that your kid will be placed. Is that what they were saying?
The 31st of October, correct.
Okay.
And then when we log back,
Yeah, go for it.
yes, ma'am.
Go for it. I'm
Now,
listening.
when
to
we
you.
log back into the system, all of a sudden that cutoff date was removed. And it's now changed to until all kids are going to be placed. So there was no communication about those changes, which made us panic a bit.
And do you know, because here's the thing, sometimes you'll panic more when you find out that other parents went in even before the 24th of July. Do you know if other parents maybe got in May, in March, maybe in Jan?
No, absolutely. There were a whole lot of parents that got accepted by the 16th of what are we in? October. Yeah, so apparently the school got a list on the 16th. We haven't received any feedback until then. We were in the feeder zone, met all the criteria to be in that school, but we had no feedback.
Yeah, and I think that's the panic, right? Because obviously now you've submitted, you've done everything right on your side. Now you're waiting for a result. It goes to the department. You don't know what's happening there.
And I would panic
Absolutely.
with the date removal.
Yes,
Yeah.
and now and the impact that it has on your life. That's the issue. That's why you're stressed, because you're like, well, this is a
Absolutely.
massive impact for us if this doesn't come through.
Okay.
It was a disaster.
So, Shanice, you said you guys applied to 4 schools. Did you get the school that you wanted?
Yes, we finally got the school we wanted after constant follow-ups. We eventually got a contact for somebody at the department. So, it was a fight. I'm not going to lie. I think if we didn't voice our opinion, I was most likely not going to have placement at this point.
Oh, listen, we are very happy for you.
Yeah, we're happy that you got it,
you
yeah.
sound like you're so much lighter than those emails that I read from you guys. So I'm really happy about that. But I'm glad you guys spoke out because, we could easily forget that this is the stress that parents are going through at this time. So you reminded us that this is a conversation we must have because other mothers and other fathers and other guardians are currently listening. They are in the situation that you were in on Monday. So we've got the Department of Education spokesperson, Steve Mabona. He's going to be chatting to us in like after headlines or right before news, because I just think that what you went through, you're not exclusive to it. So let's just re-calm the parents and know that the education department is working and they will get to your child as much as they got to your child, Shanice.
And if you're listening
Thank you.
as a parent and you haven't been placed yet
Yeah.
and you've done the application process, please drop us a voice note quickly as well,
Shanice,
Yes.
you must tell your child to apply that we come and do school invasion there.
Yes.
We have to come and celebrate this placement next year, beginning of the year.
No, we have to.
Okay,
We
please,
have to.
Shanice. Thank you so much for taking our call.
Thank
Bye,
you so much,
madam.
guys. Bye-bye.
Sorry, as you made that suggestion, all I could hear was Marvin Sapp's never would have made it playing as we arrived.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to speak to the education department spokesperson. It's not higher education, hey? It's basic education. I just want to get this right.
So in the province, it would just be the Gauteng Education Department.
Gauteng, yes.
Gauteng Department of Education spokesperson,
Yeah.
Mr. Steve Mabona. We're going to chat to him shortly. And then, like Frankie was saying, are you currently waiting for
Are you still
placement?
waiting?
Are you still
Stressed?
waiting? Call us 011-8838-947-084-0000-947. If you're on the other side of the spectrum, send us a voice note 084-0000-947. Ululating, telling us, we got placement. 2026, we're ready for ya. Good morning, Hailey. Welcome to Auntie Anele and the Club. How are you, babe?
Good, thanks, and you?
We're great. Okay, have you been placed?
No.
Oh, no. Are you stressed about it?
Yeah, very.
When did you guys apply, my angel?
Swartkoop.
Oh, Swartkoop High School.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's the blue and grey one, eh?
Yes, our business partners' kids are going there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Paul's kids?
Paul's kids are going. Well, one of his daughters
One of them,
are going.
Danica.
Yeah, Danica's going there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Hailey. So, do you know anybody else that's been placed there?
Yeah, mostly all my friends.
Okay, so how are you feeling at the moment, my love?
Scared and, annoyed on a way.
Okay. When did you guys apply?
The same dates as, in July.
With all your friends, same time.
Yeah.
And they've been
Yes.
placed and you haven't?
Yes.
And have your parents gone to the school to speak to the school to see what's going on?
No.
Have your parents called the education department?
She's just checking.
Yeah.
They did an update, but I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay. Are you still hopeful?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will happen. You live in the area, right?
Yeah.
What's
What's
Amy?
mean? Are you driving from Sandton to go to Swartkops?
No.
Are you do you live in Centurion?
Yeah.
So why don't you go to her school, Eldorain?
Don't start that. Anele's going to start the feud now because those two schools are right by each other. So you're going to start. You're going to feel the feud. Just because you went to Sutherland, which is in between.
I
them.
loved Eldorain. I thought it was such a top-notch school. So you don't want Eldorain, you want Swartkops, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, Hailey, I believe you're going to get placed.
Yeah.
When you do get placed, please call us so that you can update the city because now everyone is going to be thinking about poor Hailey, who all of her friends have been placed at World School Swartkops and she hasn't.
Okay.
Okay, and keep listening. We're going to speak to the Umi now, and then he'll tell us what's happening.
Me. And I think for context, just to give a sense of how big of an undertaking this is, in August when the department gave an update, they had received nearly 740,000 applications. And remember, the online application system is only for grades 1 and 8.
Yeah.
So if it's 740,000 roundabout in August, how quickly, I suppose, do they work through each
Is this
application?
countrywide or just Gauteng?
It's just Gauteng. The online application system is a Gauteng.
It's
yes.
great. This is a crazy endeavor.
And then
It's
they also
so
then,
tough.
and that's why you then have to give them a few options sometimes of schools that you want to go to, because if that's the number, you're not going to get everything you want.
On the way, we're speaking to the Gauteng Department of Education spokesperson. He's so kind to us. He always takes our calls. Mr. Steve Mabona. We'll chat to him shortly.
We are so stressed. We haven't been placed. We applied to King Edward, and that's the school that he's currently in. He's in grade R there now. We still haven't been placed. We don't know what's going on. It still says application is being processed.
Our experience was actually really good. We applied within the feeder zone. About a week ago, we got all the communication from the school to say we've been accepted.
Biscuits Center from Springs, I'm also struggling with the same. Actually, now it's saying application is being processed. I thought that all applications were done now with processing. Now it just has to be placement, but I'm still waiting.
Yeah, look, I mean, this is a massive, and I must give it to the department firstly. This is a massive task because you're trying to give everyone the best option, right? You put option 1 because that's your closest school. So they've got to go through all of these applications, and the schools help to make sure this happens. So
And I think
it is a big process.
What we must stress is no one is going out to get you. No one's out to get you. Hey, there's no malice and vindictive. There's none of that. Like, trust me, it is a process, and there is a system. There is a formula that's going to be used, and no one falls outside of that formula.
I just think people are frustrated because it's so a process is happening that you don't have control over and insight.
No line of
into.
sight on.
Yeah.
Palisa, you're in Kempton Park. Good morning. Palisa. Palisa's and I really want to talk to her because she seems to have a good question. So let's get Palisa back on. Whilst we do that, we'll stay in Kempton Park, but this time we're going to Duduzi's house. Good morning, Duduzi. Welcome to Anele and The Club.
Morning, Anele.
How are you?
Fine, thank you so much.
Talk to us.
This has been a very big struggle. It's ever since, because this is my last born. I had a challenge at home. Actually, I was going through a lot. I was going through my divorce, and at the same time, I had a daughter who was critically ill, who I've been in and out of the hospital. And unfortunately, that last week when I got the emails that I must submit the addresses, the forms directly to the schools, I did to West School Bashley. I accepted. I went to Yakland because they were the two schools which I applied for. I went to Yakland. Yakland was a struggle. The things which they demanded was different from the other schools. So they wanted the proof of res, the one which has my name, and I didn't have that. So I went. Okay.
Why did you not have that?
I didn't have an account that time. So, as in someone who was not working, I was not even applying for the account.
Okay, so nothing had your name on because your husband's name was on everything, and you were going through a divorce. So why did you not give your husband's one? Then I'm pretty sure your husband, in the best interest of the child, would help with that.
No, my husband. I was using. I think I'm struggling with we're divorcing with my husband, so we're not in the talking change. But
you see, there we go, Duduzi. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. There we go. Now you and your husband are not talking, and that has now trickled down to the child, because sadly the education department, imagine if all 746,000 applicants came with the story that you're giving. And I'm not trying to dilute it, and I understand your frustration and I understand your pain.
No, it's fine. I do understand. That was in one school. Then the other school, everything was submitted. It was accepted.
Okay.
Because they took, they were taking the bank statement as your with the
proof. Yeah.
So those ones who wanted the ones for the accounts for clothing, that's the one which I didn't have.
Okay, my angel. Sorry, there's other parents that want to talk as well. So I want you to tell me now, in one sentence, where is the state of your child's application right now?
They're still verifying.
They're still verifying
it.
Yes.
Okay, but you've everything in. You've processed it. You've sent all the documents that they need.
Yes, I even have, everything is there. Now I even have the one for the other school, but I'm not worried about the other school. I'm worried about the one which everything was accepted and verified.
Well,
okay.
we'll hold
thumbs. I mean, and as you can hear, a lot of parents calling in saying everything has been sent in. We did it 24th of July. We're still waiting. We were only placed, a week ago yesterday. So I'd say let's hold thumbs. Let's wrap it up. Palisa, with you very quickly. You have a question about what?
Hi, good morning, Anele and The Club. I have a question about the application for single parents. They expect the details of the absent parent's ID, place of address, where they work, and whatnot. What happens in the instance where the father or the mother cannot be located, and I am willing to pay? I don't have a problem with paying, but the requirement, because I went to a school near my area, and they had said to me that they needed something in writing and an affidavit and whatnot. So, I mean, does that even affect my application at that point? Am I even going to be, will I even be considered? Because I don't have the full information of the parents, the absent parents.
Okay, so this question we're going to take to Mr. Steve Mabona, because this is not the first time this has been raised. Every year this comes up, and single parents really feel like they are being done hard by, because it's almost like you think that the school prefers to take kids who come from households where there's a mom and a dad.
Are you negatively
and then,
affected?
are you going to be negatively affected?
Okay.
This is not the first time this question has been asked, and I like that because it means that, Balisa, you're not alone. We're going to get the answer from Mr. Steve Mabona. We can't get hold of him at the moment, but that answer we're going to get, and we will communicate it back to you.
Thank you so much.
But and thank you for putting it out there. This was a very important question to ask.
Say goodbye now. Back to making your morning.
Anele and The Club.
I love this show. On 947.